that child can become Bob Marley, that child can become Usain Bolt. That
Overcome. If Bob Marley and Usain Bolt was abused, mistreated, and stopped as a child, would Bob Marley be introduced as the greatest musician of all time? Would Usain Bolt be introduced to the world as the fastest man of all time? Well, don't abuse, mistreat, and kill the future of our nation, which is our children. Meskel.
fix up life, magical laws.
Repost.
Yeah man, overcome family. Big up on yourself, you know. Don't know how we say. A mescal in the place and yeah man, so today we want to talk about a topic, you know, protecting our nation's children.
Children living in homes where there is domestic violence oftentimes grow up in an environment that is unpredictable, filled with tension and anxiety, and dominated by fear. That's according to Director of Child and Mental Health in the Ministry of Health, Dr. Judith Leiber. Dr. Leiber says this can lead to significant emotional and psychological trauma.
How important it is that we protect our nation's children. In protecting the nation's children, we are protecting the future. Too often, we have seen children being abused and discarded off like they are trash. It is not a good thing for us as Jamaicans to be destroying our future. The children are the future. So if we continue to abuse our children and mistreat them and ill-treat them and not empowering them for tomorrow, what kind of society are we going to reap? Too often you watch the news, and when you're looking at the television or you're listening to the radio or even on social media, you hear of the abuse of children where parents are, you know, lighting children with fire. Basically, mistreat them by stabbing or, you know, even shooting. You get them, I say? So, today we just want to defend the children, you know, because the children them can't defend themselves. And ever so often you hear artists record music and them a defend a gangster or them a defend a man there and them a defend a man there. But the truth is, who really a defend the youth them? You get me I say? So want them to pick them. Oh, nobody now give the youth them a voice to speak. You get me I say? The youth them hungry just like everybody else. The youth them need nurturing just like everybody else. The youth them need care just like everybody else. You understand? The elderly, the aged, and the disabled, they all need protection. But children is at the utmost importance to our society.
The memory of the violent incident keeps coming back in their mind and it makes them distractible. So when they go to school, they can't concentrate.
Dr. Leiber encourages adults to speak with children who experience domestic violence, especially those aged 7 years and older.
With adequate therapy, so that is a supportive environment, robust social support network. So there's family, community, and if you have a supportive church setting as well and family setting, that can help with the healing. If they get treatment, as I said, from a professional, that can also help.
We cannot treat our children as if they are not of any value to us. You understand? Today's children is tomorrow's man and woman of the society. Yeah. So no matter how small you see a baby is today, tomorrow you don't know what that child can become. That child can become Bob Marley, that child can become Usain Bolt, that child can become any known Jamaican out there for whatever reason. You understand? So we should nurture our children, take care of them. Oftentimes you walk on the road and when you look, you see adults are mistreat the children. You understand? Taxi men are mistreat the children. Yo, move from your son. You know, them kind of thing. Yo, go. You see me? And we're not carrying a school picnic cars. You get me, I say? and them thing there. Yes, sometimes children can cause us to be in a position where we feel, disgusted, or basically, and not even disgusted, because that is not even a proper term to use, but they might make you feel a little bit frustrated sometimes, because you can't be disgusted by children. You get me, I say? And yeah, it might put you in another position there sometimes for you to say, is a child, and or the child make you feel, sometimes you feel like, you don't want to maybe hurt the child and them thing there. But as an adult, it is imperative for you to stop, think, take a step back, look at the situation, try to teach the child something. Don't make the child feel like he or she cannot come to you to have a conversation about certain things. You understand? I'm not saying that you should be a loose parent or be one that is just casual, but you have to be, somewhat of a listening ears to them at the same time. You get what I'm saying? Yes, be a disciplinarian and learn and teach your child to learn the ropes of life and stuff like that. And it is good that you want to see them grow up and become man and women of tomorrow when you put the work in. But if you should see them ever straying away from that, it is also important as well that we keep them in line. And children have a right to play. If you should look at UNESCO's UNICEF, either one of them, I think, the Charter of Rights for Children, the right to play. Children have a right to play. They have a right to grow. They have a right to smile. Children have a right to feel just like anybody else. They are human beings just like me and you. But we don't see this government in Jamaica, not just the one that is present now, but governments in general. They are not protecting our nation's children as much as they should. I don't think they're protecting the nation's children as much as they should. Because when I observe, other societies in first world countries and how they treat their children and what they expect of them, you understand? And how the society stand up and nurture their children. We are not too far off, but we are still not there. You understand? So there could be a lot more that can be done for our nation's children. You understand? Now, being a father, I can tell you, my child is teaching me to be a father and not me teaching he or she to be a child. Because guess what? They are already a child. It is you who is an adult and you are learning to be a parent. You get what I'm saying? So the child is teaching you to be a parent. While it is, some people see the other way around, that they are teaching the child to be a child. But it's you who's the child is teaching to be a parent. And, I remember when my child was conceived, I went through a depressive state or a depression time where, things feel a little bit mental, not the same. I was pretty close to the lady of my child that when she was feeling certain symptoms, I would also feel the symptoms too. And when I went to research the whole feeling, I realized that they diagnosed this thing as what they call the Couvard syndrome. Not COVID, but Couvard syndrome. And when you take a stock of this whole Couvard syndrome, you get to see that the same depression that the woman goes through, the man goes through it. He feels the pain that the woman feels and stuff like that. I can tell you, I had the teeth ache, the back pain, the everything that you can think about. You understand? I was basically helping this woman to carry this child. At one point, sad to say, but it feels as if you are literally carrying the child. That's how it makes you feel. So you find that it is a form of attachment as a human being and as a parent that both males and females go through. Not all males experience it, but I can tell you I was one of the males who experienced it. And it is about taking care of a child, the nurturing side of us being parents, making sure that our child is good. You understand? Everybody wants the best for their children. So why abuse them? Why you chop them up? Why you push them in a corner? Why you box them? Why you kick them down? You understand? Motivate them. Motivate your children to be the best. Tell them that they are the best. Let them know that you and them, they are your best friends. right? Without compromising the line of a parent versus a child. Let the child know that he or she is your best friend. You see me? So let us empower our nation's children. Stop destroying our nation's children, because again, when we destroy our nation's children, we are actually destroying our future. Yeah? It is important to build your legacy, and your legacy is your children. If Bob Marley never had his children, then what would his legacy be like today? You understand? And even though he may have had multiple children, but you know, if you have one or two or whatever, take care of them, nurture them, teach them how to be strong men and women of the society. Teach them how to be the change of society tomorrow. You understand? And don't nurture your children to become criminals that the system can abuse them and use them as how they feel. Because that's what's happening to a lot of our nation's children as well. We see where the parent shortfall in helping the child to become a better person. So the system just use them and abuse them and do whatever. And tomorrow morning, you know, the parent is on the bench at the Supreme Court looking to find out if the child can get bail or the child get sentenced or whatever the situation may be. We have to take care of our children. And not to say that every parent who guide a child doesn't mean that the child not going stray, because sometimes children do. But when you put in the work, try to put in the work and to ensure that they follow the guidelines that you put in place for them. Because no parent is perfect and no child is perfect. There's no manual to read. But I'm just encouraging us as Jamaicans to just really take stock of how we treat our nation's children. It is very, very important that we take care of our nation's children. And this is my 2 cents on that topic. Magical laws. Please share your side of the story so our Overcome Nation family can basically, you know, understand what we are getting at. Because we know the importance of children as a father to a father. You get what I say? So that is it. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. To the new subscribers, we say big up, yeah man. And for who they already and share the thing, we love that. Welcome to the family, Overcome Nation. I am Meskel Sounds, a recording artist. You can find my music on the Meskel Sounds platform and all digital platforms. Also, you can find I Am Magical Laws on all digital platforms. Okay? YouTube, you name it, all of them. And even his Herbal Laws channel. You get what I say? Support my music. I have a song out now that is called A Mother's Prayer. I want to know if you really go and support that. We are also doing new music. We have a brand new music video that is lined up and soon to be released, closer to the time of Mother's Day. So let us just get behind this and give Meskel the strength that he deserves. You understand? Doing music is not a simple thing. Some people see you do it and they think that it is, you know, 1, 2, 3. No. Even if you have a supporting foundation, it still is hard. And right now, Meskel, Magical Laws, and a few other persons who are support the mission, we give thanks for that strength there. Because to do it, sometimes it really takes a lot out of us. But not to stray too far from the topic, as I said. Remember, we are here today to vindicate for our nation's children. Because today's children are the men and women of tomorrow. Blessed love. Respect. Fix up life. Do the right thing, man. That's the thing there. See?
Singer. Yeah man, Meskel Sounds. Yeah man, Power Talk. Well said. You know, things like these, you know, don't sell. You know, because we are not waiting until this thing is a trending topic to talk about it. You know, it's an in general problem and situation where youths are abused, you know, youths are mistreated, and youths are being stopped before they could, you know, pursue their dreams, you know, or before their dreams could become reality. And as we say in the intro, if Bob Marley and Usain Bolt was abused, mistreated, and stopped, yeah, Bob Marley could not be introduced to the world as the greatest reggae singer of all time. Usain Bolt could not be introduced to the world as the fastest man of all time. Yeah, man. Protect our nation, children. Yeah, you don't have to bear a child to be a father or a mother to a child. Yeah, if we protect our kids like they are ours, then we are protecting our future. A village shall raise a child. Yeah, an entire nation can raise a child. Yeah, protect our nation, children. Yeah, when you see them out on the street going to school, yeah, protect them. That's our future. Jamaica future. And as Bob Marley said, one love. Marcus said, one God, one aim, one destiny. Yeah, man, protect our future, protect our children. Peace.